My wife Olivia FaceTimed me one night, her voice a little too bright, a little too cheerful. She was on a business trip in Miami, or so she said. She smiled that familiar smile, the one that used to make my world stop, and told me how much she missed me. To prove she was alone, she panned the phone around the generic hotel room. The bed was neatly made, her suitcase was open on a luggage rack, and the balcony door showed a slice of the glittering Miami skyline. Everything looked perfectly normal. Everything was a lie. Just for a split second, as she moved the phone, I saw it. A reflection in the large mirror hanging over the dresser. It wasn't clear, just a dark shape against the lamplight, but it was unmistakable. A man's silhouette sitting on the edge of the bed, perfectly still. My blood ran cold, and my heart started hammering against my ribs like it wanted out. Every instinct screamed at me to confront her, to shout, to demand answers. But I didn't. I swallowed the lump in my throat, forced a smile onto my face, and kept the conversation going. I asked about her meetings, about the weather, about the food. I acted like the loving, unsuspecting husband she thought I was. All the while, that image was burned into my mind, replaying on a loop. When the call finally ended, I just sat there in the silence of our home, the screen of my phone dark. The silence was louder than any argument we could have had. I replayed that single, damning moment over and over again. The casual way she moved the phone, the shadow that she thought went unnoticed. It wasn't a mistake. It was arrogance. The next day she came home. She walked through the door with that same radiant smile, dropping her bags and rushing into my arms. She hugged me tightly, burying her face in my neck and whispering how good it was to be home. I held her, feeling the warmth of her body against mine, and for a moment I almost let myself forget. But the reflection in the mirror was still there, clear as day in my memory. As I held her, I leaned in and whispered softly into her ear. My voice barely audible. Did he enjoy Miami too? I felt her entire body go rigid in my arms. She froze, completely still. The warmth was gone, replaced by an icy tension. She didn't pull away. She didn't ask what I was talking about or how I knew. She didn't have to. In that crushing silence, her lack of a question was the only answer I needed, because deep down she already understood. Sometimes the truth doesn't need to be spoken aloud. Sometimes it just reflects. And if stories like this open your eyes to the things we don't always see, make sure you subscribe, because not everything is what it seems.